Welcome to my garden here at Blue Heron Hill. I'm Sue, and today we're going to talk tomatoes. Now, if you're like me, this is what's happening in your garden. All of these tomatoes are ripening so quickly. We had a spell of about 5 hot days, upper 80s and jumping up into the 90s. So all of these plants are saying, let's set this fruit, get the seeds going for the next generation. So what do we do with all these tomatoes? Well, the majority going for sauce and diced tomatoes. Well, I'm not going to be talking about making sauce today. I'm going to be talking about, do you peel your tomatoes or do you leave them whole when you make sauce? If you haven't subscribed, please do. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video and click the notification bell up in the corner to be notified of any upcoming videos as soon as they get posted. Come and join me in the kitchen. Let's get out of the hot sun. I stopped by my celery patch on the way back in the house and dug up a few bunches of celery. So after we talk tomatoes, this is on my plate, so to speak, for more processing today. Let's get to tomatoes. I have a few varieties. This is a Hungarian heart. It's a very meaty, fleshy tomato. It's very tasty, so it's good as a slicer, but it's even better to make paste. That's a variety. This variety here is Jetstar. What I like about it, this is a rather large one, pretty good. Let's see. I'm getting a lot about this size, but they're very prolific. They have a good number on each vine, and they're very even. They're very evenly shaped, and they ripen beautifully. Great for eating, but also great for making sauce. These smaller pinkish ones here are raspberry lianas. Extremely prolific, many fruits. They get about this big. I have a few that are a touch larger. These are good as eating. They're also, I'm throwing them into my sauce. They're a very sweet tasting tomato. And I just an extra addition into anything. Here we have, this is an alpaca. It's definitely a paste tomato. Very dry inside, very little seeds, a lot of pulp, great paste tomato. This is an Amish paste, another great paste tomato. So I'm using just a combination of these. I'm going to be making some pizza sauce. But what a lot of canners and tomato preparers take the skins off. When I'm making straight sauce, oftentimes I don't take the skin off. I just boil them down and then use my immersion blender or my food processor or a regular blender and just puree the heck out of those skins so you don't get any skins. I found that the paste tomatoes, I like to take the skins off of that, and so I'm going to do a few of those. So what I will do is I will cut the stem end off. And since this doesn't really have a lot of seed inside, I'm not even going to squeeze it out. Core a few of these up. And about that many. And I'm going to put them into my boiling water. extra. Usually wait about a minute or so until the skins crack. I'll put them in a cold vessel with ice cubes to stop the cooking of those. Or it's mostly not to stop the cooking, it's so you can handle them because they're really hot. There we go, a plate full of tomato skins. Don't throw these away. Watch what I do with them. Sometimes when you are boiling your sauce, and if you haven't taken the skins off, some of the skins will naturally slough off and you can snag one and save the skins that way. Okay, here I am out on my porch, and I have my dehydrator, and it's on right now, and I have a batch of tomato skins in here. And here they are, all crunchy and crispy, and I'm going to take them, and we're going to then pulverize them into powder. This is wonderful stuff. You could add it to give that extra punch of tomato flavor to your sauces. One of my favorite ways is to sprinkle it on bread, toasted buttered bread. It gives you a punch of fresh tomato flavor. So I have 5 trays full of tomato skins. I have them on these little silicone liners because the tray itself is hard plastic and they tend to stick to that. And they don't stick to the silicone. So there we go. All out in a single layer. Spread them out as not overlapping, and make sure the peels are like this one. Spread out. I may get some more to fill out this tray. There we go. Set it about 135, and I let it go for at least 4 hours. Come back and check. It may need more, it may need less. And then I'm going to take these and grind them up in my spice grinder. Next step, spice grinder or coffee grinder. One tip, after every use, I just spin some breadcrumbs in here, and that takes the whatever flavor was last used in this, it takes it out. If you had done coffee in here, you may not want to do tomato skins after that, unless you like coffee flavored tomato skins. So, a few at a time. there we go. So, tomato powder. This will add a lot of intensity to your sauces, to whatever you put it on. Sprinkle it on eggs. Use it in your bastings. A rub on chicken or fish, great on fish. It adds a bit of tomato flavor. So I got this much. Now, of course, I'm going to be adding to this jar as I do more and more, but give it a try. It's just another byproduct of your tomatoes that your garden is just pumping out daily. So, thank you for following along, and till the next time, happy gardening. Bye.